Do you believe in the existence of gods? Humans believed that they would be protected and cared for by the gods. According to legends from all around the world, these gods are the results of people's beliefs in civilization. Whether it's religions, cults, myths, or stories passed down through the generations. Furthermore, these gods were not said to be only in human form. However, they are creatures known as divine animals, or gods shaped like animals who appear in people's imagination. Such as the Republic of China are among the nations that believe in them. The most well-known sacred animal is undoubtedly the dragon, which represents abundance, Chinese culture, justice, and courage. And this is a story about the family beliefs of a 16-year-old boy, Yin Feilong.
According to the legends, one of most famous family, the Yin family, worshipped the great dragon as a heraldry for a long time. Although in Western and other cultures, animals such as dragon can be harsh and dangerous. On the other hand, the dragon is considered as a fortunate and powerful animal by the Yin family, as if others love it and respect their gods. The Yin family ancestor worshipped dragons. The ancestor believed that the pure lineage would have to attend a ceremony to merge their spirit with dragons, that is, to admit that they were the sons of dragon who had been entirely descended. During the ceremonies, their eyes turned purple like amethyst, a healing jewel that protects of evil, and they were admitted as the pure lineage of the family, as they had a beautiful black hair and white skins. Being the one of family pure but light, they would all have the thing they liked and enjoyed the most, which would be like the gift from dragons since the moment they were born. Yin Feilong, a young man passionate with sport of all kinds, and indeed, he got that talent. He enjoyed all kinds of sport, archery in particular. He was a well-known archer who held the positions of school and district athletes. Along with his good naturedness and willingness to serve others without discrimination, he has become a favorite of many, even still some of those who did not approve of him. This was because that they thought that Feilong's actions were attention-seeking and wanted to stand out from the crowd, and including that he came from the great family like the Yin family, causing him to be frequently talked about, whether by schoolmates or teachers. He is always mentioned in both favorable and negative way. Talking about school life, even though it's a national school, it's still difficult to control bullying in the school, and even more so, it's a school that caters students from various influential families, like Mingman International School. Some students tend to use their power to unfairly bully their classmates or schoolmates. One of 10th grade student Chen, along with his close friend Seo Joon Park and Simon Lee, were among the names that were often mentioned in regard to insult, abusing and mocking others, especially with Yin Feilong, which they don't like very much because Feilong was outstanding and talked about a lot. As a result, Kevin team is continuously trying to bully Feilong. Also today as well.
One early morning, after the third day of the ceremony, Feilong went to school as usual. His eyes had turned an amethyst purple color that distinguishes him in particular. Due to family ceremonies, Kevin Chen and his mates noticed Feilong's eye color anomaly as he was about to sit in his regular seat in the classroom. So they walked over to Feilong and greeted him in an unfriendly sort of way.
Hey, your eyes so pretty.
Oh, thanks. I just finished the ceremony. This must be an effect.
I see. Let me see your tongue. Is that purple as ice?
Why purple tongue?
I mean, like as same as the ooh.
Ha! It's the same as your Xiao Xiao dog, Simon. Oh, I'm afraid that people around here know only black dog. Oops, sorry. I mean black dragon that they respect.
Ha ha! Yeah, he's a monster! Ha ha ha!
Monster, monster, monster.
After hearing that, Feilong couldn't help but become mad. Even though the mood was really upset, he chose not to respond and instead walked away from those bullies. But they had no idea that Feilong's unresponsiveness had triggered another emotion from a recently linked spirit that was raging with anger, and prepared to teach these bad-mouthed children to remember. They've already messed with the wrong person. When the night came, the three bullies all went to bed at the same time as if this had been planned, before an unexpected phenomenon teaches them a costly lesson.
After they had all fallen asleep for the night, the great black storm is on its way. Look for the phenomenon known as light, and that's a coolly reason based on what you say.
The three bullies woke up in a strange place, in the midst of a terrifying atmosphere. The surroundings were filled with darkness. Kevin, Seo Joon, and Simon looked at each other in fear. They suddenly prayed, wishing they could wake up from this horrible dream as soon as possible. The boys took a careful look of the surroundings. Like a nightmare come true, when that thing emerges from the shadows, it appears that they are up against a massive black dragon. Its amethyst-colored purple eyes glowed with anger, as if it wanted to swallow them alive. The sharp-clawed paw grabbed onto the ground. As a result of its powerful body language, all three of them were terrified. They escaped as they became aware of the danger, before rising and fleeing.
Where exactly are we?
Hey, don't you think To's eye look familiar?
I don't have clue.
What do you think, Simon?
It's Feilong. That eye color is the same as him.
They thought it was the end. The shocks they experienced were too real. They had a feeling they weren't dreaming. The dragon got closer and closer until they were trapped. They fled from a powerful giant dragon in front of them, and behind them is the cliff. They've reached a dead end. The dragon split out portion until the three of them fell into the cliff. Before their vision faded out, they heard someone speak up. It was a voice they would never forget. Remember, by these behaviors of yours, it will cause you to take responsibility for your bad deeds until the end of your life. Kevin was startled awake. He looked at the clock and saw that it was already 6 o'clock in the morning. He jumped out of the bed and took a quick shower before rushing off to school. Kevin was hurriedly walking into school and saw Seo Joon, who was running towards the same direction as well.
Seo Joon!
Kate, oh thank God you probably won't believe what I'm about to say. You know what? Last night was the night I had the most nightmares I ever dreamed of in my entire life.
Nightmare? Is it about dragon?
No way.
Yes. Black dragon?
With bright purple eyes.
We need Simon. Now!
There he is!
I know, what are you guys gonna say? Follow me real quick.
They decided to take a seat in a crowded cafeteria because they were still frightened by last night's dream. After that, Simon opened up the issue.
Listen, whatever that dragon was said last night, you guys know right? I believe that's Kurt.
What the heck are you talking about?
You should listen to him, Kate.
So, what are the reasons?
You didn't feel any pain. I walk in the horrible pain.
Well, that's true.
Listen to me. I'm so sick of the wrong nightmare. That was so damn real. Yesterday, I apologized to him.
Why? That's clearly a loser thing.
Kevin, I agree with Simon. And you should watch your mouth.
There was no reason for those people to be teased by us. Don't you hear the chorus?
I'm freaking out. I could barely hear anything beside the cry of us.
Well, from now on, he will be not be merciful to what we have done. Do you want to see that crazy dream again? When you wake up, your body will be in pain. Is it want the rig?
Okay, fine. But I'm not ready.
So what's keeping you from that,
I just... Okay, fine, I will.
After that, they clarified their opinions on bullying together. They only had 3 of them before realizing there was no goal other than the fun, and wished they hadn't done it since the beginning. They might have more friends. When it's time to finish school, they hurriedly walked over and stood in front of Yin Feilong, with a strange expression that Feilong had to ask.
You guys look weird. What's wrong?
Hey, we are sorry, Feilong.
Me too. We are sorry for teasing you, Feilong.
I'm so sorry.
Do you guys really feel it? Okay, I get it. I can't always forgive you guys, but remember, would it be worth what you guys experienced?
How did you know?
If I tell you, will you mock me again? Well, the dragon is the ancestor of my family, and he was furious for mocking the purple eyes. That's what he gave to his students. Is it the empowerment that creates goodness for others? You guys haven't heard of the Yang family?
Why not? They are awesome. By the way, your family and Yang family are so similar.
How can it not be similar? The Yang family also worship the wild animals just like us. They have white fox as their ancestor just like mine.
That's awesome. And then, would you mind if I was interested in your family?
Why not? But after I finish the ceremony, are you in, Kevin?
You don't hate that at all?
No, I'm looking forward to it. And you are all welcome to watch the ceremony.
Amen! But can you give me one guarantee no dragon, right?
Watch your back then.
The 4 boys became closer afterwards. Kevin, Seo Joon, and Simon behaved better after they become best friends with each other, until they were widely adored. Happy ending.